You sit down to study, fully intending to crush that reading list. 30 minutes later, you find yourself Googling whether pigeons actually sweat, followed by an intense inner debate on the merits of pineapple pizza. The only crime here is if you've never tried it. Your brain, dear friend, is a chaotic toddler in a candy store, and focusing seems like a superpower reserved for monks and geniuses. But fear not, you're about to level up. By the end of this guide, you'll be the academic weapon you've always dreamed of, sharp, unstoppable, and just the right amount of sarcastic. Ready? Let's roll. Step 1. Cultivate a growth mindset. Picture your brain as a gym. The more you flex it, the stronger it gets. A growth mindset is all about believing you can improve with effort. It's your secret sauce for crushing challenges, shrugging off criticism, and bouncing back from failure. Replace fixed self-talk, "I'm terrible at physics," with growth-oriented language, "I'm not good at physics yet, but watch me learn." Use apps like Notion to track your progress, and create a small wins board. Celebrate every little success. It's like a highlight reel for your brain. Carol Dweck's research shows students with a growth mindset tend to outperform those who believe abilities are static. Pro tip: pair this with daily affirmations like, "I'm a learning machine." Corny? Maybe. Effective? Definitely. Step 2. Active recall. Imagine studying as a game of hide and seek with your memory. Active recall is the ultimate cheat code. It forces your brain to retrieve information, strengthening those mental connections. Use Anki or a similar flashcard app for spaced repetition. Spice it up with hilarious memes or inside jokes to make things memorable. Studies reveal active recall is 50% more effective than passive review, according to Roediger and Butler. Pro tip: after answering a question, explain it in your own words or draw doodles related to it. Bonus points if your doodles are unintentionally abstract masterpieces. Step 3. Time management and prioritization. Welcome to productivity magic, doing less but achieving more. Master the Eisenhower matrix by categorizing tasks into quadrants based on urgency and importance. Use tools like Todoist and add color coding for extra satisfaction. The Pareto principle, 80-20 rule, proves 20% of efforts often lead to 80% of results. Pro tip: start every morning by tackling your most important task. MIT. Think of it as eating the frog first thing in the day. Don't worry, no actual frogs are involved. Step 4. The Pomodoro Technique. Short bursts of focus plus guilt-free breaks equals productivity unlocked. Try 25-minute Pomodoro sessions using Focus Booster, and treat your breaks as mini rewards. Regular breaks boost creativity and prevent burnout, studies confirm. Pro tip: use break time to dance, stretch, or grab water. It's brain fuel. Step 5. Teach what you learn. Feynman Technique. If you can teach it, you truly know it. Plain and simple. Record yourself explaining concepts to an imaginary 5-year-old using apps like Loom, or teach your pet if they're willing. No promises they'll pass your midterms, though. The protégé effect shows teaching improves learning retention. Pro tip: form a study group and swap lessons with peers. Plus, it's less boring than talking to yourself. Step 6. Review regularly. Spaced repetition. Memorization's not a one-night stand, it's a committed relationship. Use Quizlet or Anki to schedule reviews based on spaced repetition. Add visuals to your flashcards for quicker recall. Ebbinghouse's forgetting curve warns us we forget 70% of info within 24 hours. But spaced repetition fights back. Pro tip: bright, colorful images are your memory's best friends. Step 7. Set clear, achievable goals. Vague goals are like navigating with a blurry map. Use the SMART framework: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound, to make your goals crystal clear. Locke and Latham's theories prove specific goals lead to success. Pro tip: divide big goals into bite-sized milestones. Every win, no matter how tiny, deserves a mini fist pump. Step 8. Conquer procrastination with small decisions. Deploy the 2-minute rule. Tasks under 2 minutes, do them now. Starting reduces mental anxiety, as shown by the Zeigarnik effect. Pro tip: pair dull tasks with rewards. Study plus chocolate equals win. Step 9. Prioritize health and well-being. You can't outstudy bad sleep or poor nutrition. Taking care of your body fuels your brainpower. Use apps like Sleep Cycle to optimize your wake-up routine. For exercise, download Nike Training Club and squeeze in quick workouts. Stay hydrated with Water Llama, which makes drinking water oddly fun. Sleep strengthens memory, exercise boosts cognitive skills, and staying hydrated keeps your brain sharp and alert. Pro tip: treat your well-being like an academic assignment. Schedule time for rest, movement, and meals. You wouldn't skip class, so don't skip self-care. Step 10. Engage in class and seek help when needed. Let's be honest, zoning out in class is tempting, but being present, mentally, not just physically, is a game changer. Sit at the front, or as close as your courage permits, to stay engaged. Use office hours or online platforms like Khan Academy to clarify doubts. Asking questions isn't a sign of weakness, it's a mark of curiosity and intelligence. Active participation boosts comprehension and retention by activating different parts of the brain. Pro tip: join or form a study group. Teaching and learning from peers makes studying interactive and less dull. Bonus points if there are snacks involved. Here's how I roll with these tips in real life. I use Notion for my academic command center. It tracks my schedule, assignments, and even my habit streaks. For time management, I rely on Focus Booster for Pomodoro sessions. It's like turning work into a video game. And for spaced repetition? Anki never lets me forget anything, unless I really want to. You don't have to nail this overnight. Rome wasn't built in a day, but they were laying bricks every hour. So start small. Maybe tackle one Pomodoro session or set one SMART goal today. Baby steps lead to big wins. You're stronger, smarter, and more capable than you give yourself credit for. Now go prove it to yourself. Pick one tip from this guide and put it into action today. Seriously, just one. Then come back and tell me how it went. Did you crush it? Did you stumble? Let me know in the comments. I'll be your biggest cheerleader, or your pep talk provider if things get tricky. And hey, if this guide helped even a little, spread the word. Let's inspire a whole squad of academic warriors. Becoming an academic weapon boils down to this: embrace growth, master your study strategies, prioritize your time, take care of your health, and never shy away from asking for help. Use tools like Anki, Notion, and Focus Booster to level up your productivity. Consistency is your best friend. Stick with it, and you'll not just survive school but thrive. You've got this. Now go out there and crush it like the academic powerhouse you are.